Alright, let's see what we got here. We just purchased a Mastery Pass, so let's go ahead and open up what Mystic Rares we got. Let's go ahead and see what we have here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Turn 1 Scoop, and we have Ancient Adamantoise. It's a 8 mana, 8 and 20. Vigilance Ward, it's a freaking turtle. Damage isn't removed from this creature during cleanup step. All damage that would be dealt to you and other permanents you control is dealt to this creature instead. When this creature dies, exile it and create 10 tap treasure tokens. Alright, moving on. For our next reward, we have Sephiroth, Fabled Soldier. That is a legendary human avatar soldier. Whenever Sephiroth enters or attack, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, draw a card. Whenever another creature dies, target opponent lose 1 life and you gain 1 life. If this is the 4th time this ability has resolved this turn, transform Sephiroth and it turns into Sephiroth, One-Winged Angel, Flying Supernova. As this creature transforms into Sephiroth, One-Winged Angel, you get an emblem with whenever this creature dies, target opponent lose 1 life and you gain 1 life. Whenever Sephiroth attacks, you may sacrifice any number of other creatures. If you do, draw that many cards. It turns into a 5/5, so pretty cool. Alright, we have 2 mythics. And we have 2 traveling chocobos, which is a 3 mana 3/2 bird. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may play lands and cast bird spells from the top of your library. If a land or bird you control entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. So this is pretty good. We have Ultimecia, Time Sorceress. Whenever Ultimecia enters or attacks, Surveil 2. At the beginning of end step, you may pay 8 mana and exile 8 cards from your graveyard. If you do, transform Ultimecia. Turns into Ultimecia Omnipotent. It has Menace, it has Time Compression. When this creature transforms into Ultimecia Omnipotent, take an extra turn after this one. We also have the Emperor of Palamecia, which is a 2 mana 2/2. It says tap, add blue or red. Spend this mana only to cast a non-creature spell. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana was spent to cast it, put a 1/1 counter on the Emperor of Palamecia. Then if it has 3 or more 1/1 counters on it, transform it. Starfall, whenever the Lord Master of Hell attacks, it deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of non-creature non-land cards in your graveyard. So that's pretty nice. Alright, let's see, what else we have? We have Baron Airship Kingdom. We also have Garland, Knight of Cornelia, which is a legendary creature, human knight. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Surveil 1, and then return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield transformed. Activate only as a sorcery and turns into a demon. When Chaos dies, put it in the bottom of its owner's library. We have Vector Imperial Capital. We have Titus Blitzball Star. 3 mana 2/1. Whenever an artifact you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on Titus. Whenever Titus attack, tap target creature and opponent controls. We also have Charlayan, Nation of Scholars. Alright, and let's more. We have Insomnia, Crown City. We have Judge Magister Gabrant, which is a human legendary creature. It has Menace. Whenever another creature or artifact you control dies, put a 1/1 counter on Judge Magister Gabrant. We also have Trino, Dark City. This land enters tapped, add a blue and or black. And then we have 14 Mastery Orb, and that's it. As we claim everything, we are going to check and see what the rewards are. 14 Mastery cards. We do have Squall, Seed Mercenary Sleeve. Let's go ahead and take that. We have, we claim it. We have Yuna, Hope of Spira Sleeve. We can also take that one. We have Vincent Valentine. That's pretty cool. Final Fantasy VII. We have Dion Ishtola card sleeves. Oh, we have the Sephiroth style card style. So let's go ahead and take that. We also have Cloud. These are all art cards, so basically, unless we have the actual card, we're not getting anything out of it. Traveling Chocobo, the one we opened a while ago. We get that one. We do have Bahamut, which we would like to craft. So definitely taking that one. We have Lightning. I think we can play Lightning. It looks nice. First strike, trample, and lifelink. It staggers whenever it deals combat damage to a player until your next. Let's see. Until the next combat. Until your next turn. If a source would deal damage to that player or permanent that player controls, double the damage instead. So. Alright, we only have 4 more mastery gems or orbs. Which one do we want? Nothing here. The crystals, not really keen on those. Any more sleeves that we want? Balthier and Bran and Fran is also nice. I can take that. Dion sleeve is also nice. I think I'll take Ultima Weapon or the Ultima Origin of Oblivion. And one more card sleeve. I'm not into the gems, not into the side quest, and the armors or the weapons. Alright, let's see. I think we're good. Have one more gem, we're gonna leave it at that. And let's go ahead and open up some packs, cause after 2 weeks, 2 weekends, we were able to have 109. Wow, there's 109 packs that we opened. So this is a culmination of pre-release events that we joined, 6 events of it a week ago, and then all of the events that we played currently. So we were able to gain this amount of cards plus the mastery pass, so we reached 109, the highest that we got. So I think this is going to be a separate video for us to open. So and we'll just open the other 2 cards since we have it here. Alright, we have Summit from Aether Drift. And we have River Churn Monument. And from Dragonstorm, we have Sages of the Skies. And last one, the Warden of the Grove. So pretty good cards all in all, so definitely a keeper. Alright, so we'll end the video here. We're gonna come back again and make another video when we open up packs of Final Fantasy. So until next time, this is Turn 1 Scoop signing out.